ONTV hosted their 15th annual food drive, raising money and collecting food for the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry.
More than 150 golfers braved frigid temperatures to help raise money during Lake Orion's Sunrise Rotary's Ice Golf Cup Challenge.
The community came together to help feed hungry students during trivia night, benefiting Blessings in a Backpack Lake Orion.
And the Orion Area Chamber of Commerce has been busy welcoming several new businesses to the area, including the O Cigar Bar in downtown Lake Orion.
Hello everyone, I'm Stacy Calloway.
And I'm Lexi McKinney.
We'll have those stories and so much more on this first episode of ONTV 2025. After the holidays have come and gone, donations get a little light at the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry, but local families are in need all year long. That's why ONTV hosts its annual food drive this time of year, to help stock the shelves until the post office food drive in May. On the afternoon of Monday, February 3rd, ONTV Executive Director Ian Locke was joined in the studio by Matt Pfeiffer to kick off the 15th annual ONTV food drive, benefiting Oxford Orion Fish. Throughout the week, the food drive went live from noon until 2 p.m., with special guests popping in every day. Monetary donations came from local businesses and community organizations, as well as individuals who donated through a GoFundMe page. Food donations and other necessities were dropped off by members of the community as well. By the end of the week, it was revealed that the drive had exceeded its goal of $8,000.
This was a very fun and productive and generous week of donations to help Oxford Orion Fish restock their shelves after the holiday season. So our collection goal is $8,000, and our sponsors came out in a magnificent way once again this year, as they do every year, to help us get past that goal. And we are, I think, tracking north of $14,000 collected so far at the recording of this interview, and we're hoping to get a couple more over the weekend. So, and the physical donations were coming in nicely, but I have to give a shout out right to Home Depot here in Lake Orion. The staff over there did a great job collecting food and giving donations. And Golling Buick GMC and the crew over there, they showed up huge, a whole van load of food to really help restock those shelves at Fish.
On Friday, the final day of the food drive, all food donations as well as cash and checks made out to Fish were transported to the food pantry located on Lapeer Road near Drainer. Volunteers were on hand to help unload the food that will find its way to the pantry shelves.
Well, we can't thank the community enough. So we had donations from $5 all the way up to $5,000. So every little bit helps, and really helps the community. Those who are hungry in the community really stock the shelves over there in Addison, Oxford, Orion, and Oakland Townships.
Of course, the Oxford Orion Fish Food Pantry needs donations year-round. If you would like to make a donation of food or money, or to volunteer your time stocking shelves, you can call 248-628-3933 or visit oxfordorionfish.org. And don't hesitate to contact the food pantry if you or someone you know is in need.
Frigid temperatures and icy conditions usually take a toll on foot traffic in downtown Lake Orion, but on a recent Saturday, visitors might have been surprised to see the village bustling with activity. On the morning of Saturday, February 1st, the Lake Orion Sunrise Rotary Club hosted their 11th annual Ice Golf Cup Challenge in downtown Lake Orion. The sold-out event welcomed 39 teams made up of 4 golfers each, a huge increase over past events. Sponsors hosted 18 holes of golf scattered throughout the village and in Greens Park on the shore of Lake Orion.
So the 18 holes are placed in areas all around the village through downtown, so people can travel from all the way from the Orion Art Center to even on M24 at the Triva Corp, where they have an upstairs hole that you launch a ball off of their roof. So, plus we have businesses all through Broadway and also on Flint Street to complete the whole 18 extravaganza of golf.
The event acts as a fundraiser for the Lake Orion Sunrise Rotary, who began serving the community in the 1930s. The club meets on Thursdays at 7:30 a.m. at the United Methodist Church located at 140 East Flint Street.
So this event benefits the Rotary Group in many ways. So this is our main fundraiser for all locals. So we have a Beds for Kids program. So every kid, any kid that does not have a bed in their house, we provide that to them for free. And we get leads through Love Inc. and through churches and then from anyone that reaches out to us. The other one is our Hallworth Schoolhouse, which is an old historic schoolhouse inside Friendship Park that we're going to renovate, bring it back to the early 1900s, so it's a nice field trip destination. And as well as we do scholarships for the Lamp of Learning through the Lake Orion High School, so we have 2 scholarships there. But any little local or big local nonprofit that needs help, they can reach out to us.
While the golf event was going on, the Lake Orion DDA decided to host their annual Ice Fest in the downtown area at the same time.
We thought it'd be a really great way to just kick off the season, February 1st. Who would have thought last year that the day that they were trying to drop off the ice blocks, it was 63 degrees. So we're like, well, let's move it up a weekend and pair it together. And we were so happy that Sunrise Rotary was so gracious to allow us to, again, have both events happen in the downtown at the same time. So today we have ice blocks around town, and then we also have an ice carving demonstration. Event runs from 10 to 4, and we have the Flint Street Alley activated with some kids' activities and spin to win. Enter for $25 downtown dollars gift certificate, good at over 40 downtown merchants in Lake Orion. And we have the s'more station going with the fire pits as a warming hub. And new this year, we added the scavenger hunt, which is at 11 different locations in downtown. And just take your phone, do the QR code, and $350 worth of prizes.
For information on all the latest events happening in the village, visit downtownlakeorion.org.
When our neighbors are in need, the Lake Orion community always seems to rise to the occasion. Recently, a sold-out fundraiser benefited hungry students. On the evening of Saturday, January 25th, approximately 250 people formed 30 teams to compete in Trivia Night benefiting Blessings in a Backpack Lake Orion. emceed by Orion Township Supervisor Chris Burnett and Fox 2 Detroit news anchor Dina Centofanti, participants enjoyed food and drinks, a 50-50 raffle, and took part in 8 rounds of trivia in a wide variety of categories. The event benefits Blessings in a Backpack Lake Orion, which makes sure students don't go hungry over the weekend.
It's such a huge benefit for Blessings and the children of Lake Orion. So it takes, as you can imagine, after the pandemic, with the cost of food going up, it used to cost about $100 to feed a child through the school year, and now it's $175 to feed a single child through the school year. So this event will help fund us to be able to feed all the children in Lake Orion that are part of this program, which is about 250 plus kids that are part of this program. So it's wonderful that the community comes together for it. It means a lot to them and to the educators that see these kids every day, and they know the kids that are not getting enough food and they're struggling, and so this helps to feed them on the weekends.
At the end of the night, gift cards were awarded to the overall winning team, which happened to be Dina Centofanti's team. The top team representing Lake Orion schools, which was Oakview Middle School for the 2nd year in a row. And for the first time ever, the last place team took home a consolation prize. The next packing event is scheduled for Wednesday, March 5th at 9 a.m. at the Cirque Building. More volunteers are always appreciated.
We pack it up, we send it to the schools, and then the schools will get it in the hands of the children that are signed up to receive Blessings in a Backpack. And then they take it home on the bus, or if their parents pick them up, they take it home with them for the weekends to help feed them on the weekends.
I can't even imagine as a student coming back to school on a Monday, not getting the proper nourishment over the weekend and having to shift into learning mode. Talk about the importance of that.
It's so hard, and nutrition is definitely linked to how kids function at school, right? How they learn, how they, improve test scores, all of that. So it is mission critical to get them the food that they need on the weekend so that they can come to school on Monday and be ready to learn, be the best that they can be.
For more information or to make a donation, visit blessingsinabacpacklakeorion.org.
For many people, an encounter with police officers usually results in a traffic ticket or worse. That's why the Lake Orion Police Department wants to give elementary school students a positive experience while they're young. On the evening of Friday, January 24th, more than 100 students descended on Blanche Sims Elementary School to take part in the first Kids and Cops event of the season. Students from all grade levels who pre-registered were treated to pizza and lemonade and enjoyed games like floor hockey, ping pong, and foosball while strengthening the bond the school has with Lake Orion police officers. Blanche Sims Elementary is the only school within the borders of the village.
We're doing a Kids and Cops program, where we get together with the kids, have some fun, kind of build that bond early on in life where, they can respect and, know that we're not the bad guys, that we're here to help and we're regular people, and if they ever need anything, they feel that we're approachable.
There's a lot of things that make Blanche Sims special in my mind, and a big part of that is our relationship with the police officers. They're here every day, they're patrolling our parking lots, they're just helping to keep us feel safe, and at the same time they're building relationships with the kids. So it's not only after school, but during school, during lunch times, they walk up and down the halls, and the kids kind of view them as part of our Blanche Sims family. So hopefully that will linger on later in life, and there'll be that positive feeling about our first responders, and of course the police officers are a big part of that.
The event was the first of 3 planned for 2025, with one scheduled in February and one in March. Kids and Cops is made possible thanks to fundraisers like the Golling Card Cruise that took place in downtown Lake Orion in July of 2024.
Well, it's possible by fundraisers, events like the car show. Tonight's pizza has graciously been donated by Jets on behalf of the Police Association to support this event. So it's about businesses and the relationship with the community and getting the word out there that we're doing these programs, and it's all funded by donations and things like that.
It's only February, and the Orion Area Chamber has already organized several ribbon-cutting ceremonies to welcome new businesses to the area. One new business attracts people from all over Oakland County to Lake Orion's downtown. On Thursday, January 30th, representatives of the Chamber of Commerce and Lake Orion DDA gathered in downtown Lake Orion to celebrate the official grand opening of the O Cigar Bar with a ribbon-cutting ceremony.
All right, 1, 2, 3, oh!
It means the world. It's awesome. It's the community coming out and supporting everything. It shows how Lake Orion, no matter how large it can get, it's still the same small town that supports everybody,
You know what, it means a lot. Honestly, I'm shocked. I mean, this is a wow. The chamber here, the DDA here, of course the township, Chris Barnett, and Lisa McLean's office came in and also gave us a nice thank you for being here in the community. It's something that I cannot believe. This is how beautiful. People, everybody around us here is just amazing and very supportive of our businesses.
Owner Dia Zaraga also owns the popular restaurant Sagebrush Cantina, which is right next door. Sagebrush opens its doors in 1996 but was destroyed in a fire in 2004 alongside several other businesses. It was the support of the community that motivated Dia to rebuild the now thriving restaurant. The idea for a cigar bar has been floating around for 2 decades, but now that dream has become a reality.
It's been an idea of his since 2005, 2006. I was 4 or 5 years old. So it finally, the right time, right place came in 2022 to start the build out of the place. It took a while. Everything in here is custom, so everybody was long away, and they're like, what's taking so long for this little place? But, it was definitely long awaited, and people are enjoying it now, so that's all that matters, right?
This community has been nothing but supportive for us in every which way. It was obviously devastating what happened, but what the community did, what the fire department did for us, the whole town was amazing. Actually, when we opened, Fenton was only 3 months after the fire, and then over the night we had outside people waiting for a table because this community wanted to support us. Lake Orion and Oxford, they've been nothing but great for us. So, and it's amazing how everything worked out at the end, but it was devastating at the time, but the community helped to support us, and that was huge for us.
For more information, you can call 248-690-7040 or visit ocigarbar.com.
1 week later, the Chamber and the DDA came together once again, this time to welcome a new business just down the street from the cigar bar. On Thursday, February 6th, the Orion Area Chamber and Lake Orion DDA gathered in downtown Lake Orion to help Messy Designs celebrate their official grand opening with a ribbon-cutting ceremony.
1, 2, 3, Messy!
It means the world to us. We're so happy to be part of the Lake Orion community. We love this city, and we're happy to be here.
So overwhelmed by being surrounded by so much support. It's been so great to look out and see all our friends and all our vendors, and it's just a really great time.
Ariel Brenner and Andrea Hodge started out as friends and neighbors who shared a passion for art and crafts before embarking on a 5-year journey that led to them opening this store in downtown Lake Orion on November 1st.
We started as neighbors, became friends, and bonded over crafting and coffee. And from there we started selling our art and jewelry at farmers markets and craft markets, and dreamed up owning a store that supports other local artists.
So I think it was about a 5-year timeline. We started with the craft shows and farmers markets. Then we got involved at Caveman and Pip, our favorite store in downtown Oxford. We were vendors there, and we had a booth, and we grew there from a smaller space to a bigger space. And then we had a year at Canterbury Village where we owned our own store as well, and now we're here.
Messy Designs works with over 40 artists and crafters on consignment, with new products coming in on a weekly basis. Ariel and Andrea create original pieces as well.
We have over 40 artists who contribute, and they either handcraft, upcycle, or curate collections for us. And then we also contribute as well.
What criteria does a creator have to meet?
Be unique, have something that the public is looking for, something that we are looking for as curators of collections, and either handcraft or upcycle or be local.
For more information, visit messydesigns.com. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram.
And with that, we'll wrap up this latest edition of ONTV News. On behalf of the hardworking ONTV News team, I'm Stacy Calloway.
And I'm Lexi McKinney. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.